Yo, what's up everyone? It's Klee here, ready to bring some more Genshin Impact news, and we got this trailer for Klee. Now, a lot of people are thinking this is like an announcement trailer for her banner that may be coming to the game shortly. As you guys probably already know, the Venti banner is right on his way out of here, with about like 4 or 5 more days left on that, and then we still got a little bit of time before that 1.1 of Genshin Impact actually drops. We're gonna have until like the 11th, so we're gonna have about a few weeks there. This banner for Venti has been in the game for about what, 2.5 weeks now, so we're gonna be looking at probably like 3 weeks of that, and then 3 weeks of probably a Klee banner if that may be the case, and then probably moving on to 1.1. Maybe we'll have some new banners for like some new things inside of the game, or we'll just probably have another banner. We'll see how they actually play it. But this new trailer just came out. Don't think it was out actually in English. But this is like, this trailer that was on the Bilibili official Genshin Impact Bilibili, so they actually put this on there. I don't know if the English one is going to come out, but I just want to showcase this one here so you guys can see it while I talk about some of the news that we have. Now, I know a lot of you are excited about Klee, and for the people who don't know much about Klee, she is a Pyro Catalyst user, as you can see here, and we're going to talk about her skills a little bit, give a little bit of overview for this character so you know exactly what she brings to the table and if you want to pull and invest into this character. So her normal attack is going to be Kaboom. Normal attacks throw things that go boom when they hit things. Perform up to 3 explosive attacks dealing AoE pyro damage. So her normal attacks do AoE pyro damage right off the bat. Her charge attack assumes a certain amount of stamina. Deals pyro damage to enemies after a short casting time that also does AoE. And then of course plunging attacks typically always do AoE too. Her elemental skill is going to be Jumpy Dumpty. It's tons of booms, bangs, fun. It's a lot of description here. When thrown Jumpy Dumpty, bounces thrice, ignites, and dealing AoE pyro damage with every bounce. So it's going to pretty much bounce on the ground. It's going to do AoE pyro damage with the bounces. And then these mines come out. So it says on the third bounce, the bomb split into mini mines. These mines will explode upon contact with enemies or after a short period of time. So if enemies run into them, they will explode and do pyro damage, or they'll just detonate after a certain amount of time. So it says the duration is 15 seconds, as you can see there. So after 15 seconds, they will explode. Mines do 33% damage. The actual damage for Jumpy Dumpty will do 95% damage. Sparks and Splash is their elemental burst. Klee's Blazing Delight, for the duration of this ability, continuously attack summons Spark and Splash to attack nearby enemies, dealing AoE pyro damage. Sparks and Splash damage is 42.6% with a duration of 10 seconds and a cooldown of 15 seconds. Energy cost is pretty low at 60 seconds as well, guys. So one thing to note about Klee is also that she's a very selfish character in the fact that she has to be out in order to like do her elemental skill and to like basically like do her elemental burst. Like once the elemental skill is out, it's done. But like once she does her elemental burst, she can't really like go out. She has to like be in for like the duration for it to do the things that it needs to do. So that's one thing to keep in mind as well. Now she has okay constellations here. Chain reactions, attacks, and skills have a certain chance to summon a spark that bombards enemies, dealing damage equal to 100% of Spark and Splash damage. Explosive frags, there's constellation 2. Being hit by Jumpy Dumpty mines decrease enemies defense by 23% for 10 seconds. That's actually a really good one. 3 and 5 are going to be those generic ones where you enhance your skill levels by 3. Her 4 one is going to be if Klee leaves the field during the Sparks and Splash, her departure triggers an explosion that deals 555 of her attack as AoE. So this gives her like something. If you do leave the party, she's going to get this giant splash that you can actually utilize. So maybe at the end of the duration before it goes away, maybe you can utilize that. But it's not something you're going to want to do like early, or you're just going to like turn off your skill. So you want to like try to use this right before like the duration ends or something like that. Then her 6th constellation, Blazing Delight. While under the effects of Spark and Splash, other party members of the party will continuously regenerate energy. When Sparks and Splash is used, all party members will gain 10% pyro damage bonus for 25 seconds, which is also very nice. Now she also has one of the like most unique passes in the game for me that I feel like when Jumpy Dumpty and normal attacks deal damage, Klee has a 50% chance to obtain an explosive spark. Now you have to pay attention to it because it's going to be like this little circle thing that's going to appear near your character. I think it looks like a little flower or something like that. This explosive spark is consumed by the next charge attack, which costs no stamina and deals 50% increased damage. So you basically, when you're playing this character, when you're doing normal attacks or using jumpy dumpy, you have to pay attention to the spark that comes on your character, because it's going to give you extra chances at free damage, because you're going to be able to use a charge attack that's going to cause no stamina, and it's going to give you 50% more damage on top of what your charge attacks would normally do. So at the moment, do you need a Klee? Not really, but she do offer some nice benefits. She is quite strong. She's going to have AoE pyro damage. She is going to be a catalyst user, so she can play at a range based style. You know, so you could do that. She's not really going to have much support ability for your team though, so you know, if you want to run her as support, then it's not really going to be your thing. But she can do some nice DPS numbers. She is okay in Abyss as well and stuff like that, so that's also a good thing that can help her. But she's only going to really be able to do like one thing, and that's just going to be able to be like a main DPS. Now she does have that added benefits if you get the constellations of it to boost down the defense, but that's not really going to be something in her main kit. So you know, she's definitely, if you like the character, definitely go for her. But if you're really looking for something that you like really need, then this is a like character you don't really have to necessarily get. You know, this, you won't be missing out anything in the game at the moment if you don't have a Klee. She's not like a really important unit, but like I always say, you know, fun factor is always the best thing that you guys should go off of. So if you like the character, definitely get her. Every character in the game is valuable, so I know a lot of people are excited for this character, so I'm glad she's finally coming in the game so people can actually try out this character for themselves. Anyway, if you like anything I had to say today, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to hear more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Dyken, and I'll see y'all next time. Signing out.